So if you're watching our videos or reading our website, you may see things that interest you about becoming a private investigator. Well, in almost every state, being a private investigator is a licensed activity. It's something you need to do under the licensure of the state. And in most cases, it has to be part of a company. There has to be a licensed company, and then individual investigators work for that company. So how would you become an investigator? Well, the catch-22 is that in most cases, you have to have several years experience as an investigator to become a licensed investigator. Well, how does that work? In most cases, it comes from law enforcement. Somebody who's a police officer, works for the military in an investigative capacity. It can't just be a beat cop or somebody who writes tickets. It has to be somebody who has done investigations. Can use that experience to become licensed in the private sector. If you work for a private company as an investigator, that will work too. But if you're not involved in investigations and you want to get into it, what's the best way to get into that field? Well, one way to do it is to try to work for an existing agency. Most agencies don't have extra work laying around to give out to new employees. So one thing you can do is to develop your own work. You'll see on our website, activeintel.com, where we have a method that you can look for potential clients, put together a program to market to them and to capture new business and present that to a prospective agency to say, look, I want to work for you as an agent. I'll bring you enough business to cover my end. Can I combine those two things to become a licensed investigator? And if you really want to do this, there's ways that you can develop new business for the agency on a legal basis and become licensed with them to provide them more business and to develop your licensing experience with that agent. And once you've done 1 or 2 or 3 years, depending on the state, you can become your own licensed agent and work for yourself with your own agency.